Sure, I'd heard the stories. How they come here from every part of the city. Oh, Jersey, too. All of them needing the same thing. Everybody said, they're people just like you and me. Frankly, I always figured they were more like you than me. But face it, when the need gets to be too much, you just can't fight it anymore. And you find yourself in a place you never thought you'd be.
Who sent you?
Nobody. I just heard that this was the place.
Yeah, this is the place, all right.
Excuse me, how much is this going to cost?
Hey, don't even matter. You'll pay whatever I ask. And when I want more, well, you'll pay it and be glad. All right, you clowns, listen up. We only got one babysitter left for the whole weekend on the entire island of Manhattan. So, who really wants it?
I guess I was hooked as bad as anyone in that room. The weekend was coming and I had to get out of the apartment.
I like you, Bright Eyes.
You do what you have to do, right? Look at you. Hey, I think I got the absolute best date for the prom this year.
No, darling, I believe I have that honor.
Oh, right. Oh, now look. You brought me, what do you call these?
Flowers, my dear. We like to call them flowers.
Now, I was wondering what kind of flowers they were. You know, but whatever they are remarkable. You should have worn a tux, brought me flowers more often, Fred. We'd probably still be married.
Oh, don't torture me. Hey, shouldn't we get going? I mean, this is my first Broadway opening night. I don't want to be late.
Now, Mom and Arthur are going to pick us up. Mom says that Arthur is very nervous. We have to wait for the babysitter anyway.
You get a good one?
I hope so. I looked everywhere. I finally found her at this agency that basically does everything.
Everything?
They'll stand in line, walk your dog, pick up your laundry.
You think they'll visit my parents for me?
Well, no, I think even Bing Shalimar will draw the line there. Nice music, huh?
Yeah, the man's a genius.
Yeah, a tortured genius. Breaks women's hearts, I'm told.
He gave everything for his art. Now, he has nothing.
Yeah, except fame and fortune, and an endless parade of disturbingly young women.
Well, I mean, besides that.
It's a good album, Fred.
You know, both of the other people who bought it feel the same way.
You know, someday you'll break through. I've always known that.
I don't know, Ma. Somehow, I've kind of stopped thinking about the big break.
Yeah? And that must leave you a lot of time to think of other things.
It does, believe me.
Yeah? Like what?
You wouldn't believe me if I told you.
Try me.
I've been thinking about babysitting.
Gee, and I thought the drugs were a thing of the past.
No, I'm serious. I want to be part of her life.
Oh, I
some reason while we're still in each other's lives, Molly. Maybe this is the relationship we're supposed to have.
Oh, you're catching me at kind of a vulnerable time in my life.
No, you don't have to say anything now. Just think about it.
Bing!
Surprised?
Yes, I was expecting the sitter.
She had a little snafu on the way over, so I'm your man.
Oh, what happened?
Oh, typical New York thing. She's pedaling over here on her bike, doesn't see the open grate over the subway. Ouch.
Oh, is she all right?
Let's just say if you know any out-of-work babysitters, tell them to give me a jingle. I'll be filling in for tonight.
Gee, well, come on in.
Thanks. Hi, Bing Shalimar, a pleasure.
Fred Dodd, I'm not so sure.
So, you got cable?
Not so fast, Bing. You're not the sitter she hired.
So, she made a contract with me. I always come through.
What about him, Mo?
Fred, I know this guy. I'm sure he'll be fine.
Oh, if you say so. Shouldn't we be going?
No, they said they'd call.
Just show me the kid and you've got nothing to worry about.
Oh, excuse me.
It's not a kid. It's a baby.
Kid, baby, whatever.
Look, have you ever babysat before?
Hundreds of times. All ages. I sing to them, read to them, rock them, change them, feed them, burp them, bathe them, and sometimes I even kiss their little noses. You're getting full-service baby care, mister, so rest easy.
Okay. That was Arthur from the car. They'll meet us in the lobby.
Listen, are you sure about this guy?
Fred, look, if it'll make you feel any better, we can ask Davy or Ron to come and check on the baby.
Oh, good, great.
So, Molly, I should help myself to food and everything?
Oh, right. Yeah, just make yourself at home.
Oh, one quick question. If I have to go out for something, should I take the baby with me or just kind of sneak out when it's sleeping?
You want me to call them?
We already did.
From the street?
From the car. She said they'd be downstairs waiting in the lobby.
Well, she'll be along.
Glad to hear some problems in your show have been ironed out.
Problems? What problems?
Oh, well, my son's in the business. You know, keeps his ear to the pavement.
Let me assure you, David, it's all gossip, innuendo, rumor, and an old-fashioned knife in the back.
Take all that away from the theater, and there's practically nothing left.
We've been looking in on the show in previews. Believe me, it's a marvel.
What problems exactly have you heard about?
Oh, nothing much. The playwright's a talented kid, but the play's a bit predictable. Lacks a satisfying resolution to the admittedly intriguing premise. Here it gets a trifle preachy. And when the laughs run out, the audience is left with precious little to sink its teeth into. But I understand the acting's good.
Well, I think I could pull some quotes out of that for the ads if I had to. I don't suppose you work for the Times, do you?
No, I prefer a job with more dignity, such as opening the door for anything that moves.
I agree completely. You don't think the play's predictable, do you, darling?
Of course not. You'll see. It's going to be a triumph tonight.
Great show, Arthur. Great show.
So good of you to come.
Oh, Arthur. I don't know how you did it. It was an amazing evening.
Oh, I can hardly take the credit, my dear. We had wonderful people. And of course, it all starts with the play. The Breathless Angel simply demanded an audience.
The Breathless Angel is clearly the work of a talented young writer. However, the talent is wasted on a predictable story which fails to deliver on its admittedly intriguing premise. And when the laughs run out, the audience has precious little to sink its teeth into. The acting is good.
Fred Dodd. I'm Bennett Casey, Technofax Films Limited, and I'm a really big fan of your work.
All hope is lost. And when the play limps to its laughably unsurprising conclusion, one can only commiserate with the actors trapped in this dismally vacant and utterly pretentious exercise. The Breathless Angel means to take on the big issues and ask the big questions. This critic left the theater contemplating only one question. Who believed in this half-baked, half-hearted play enough to think it had even half a chance on Broadway. This is Stephen Sauer.
I wish that man would get back with the champagne. Why did you bring him, anyway?
Well, because Mommy's one of the few men I know who actually owns a tuxedo. Plus, I was married to him. We will always be friends.
Well, it's always something, I guess. I don't suppose he'll think to bring any food.
Well, let's sit down and we'll order.
Oh.
Ah, welcome back. We thought you got lost.
Just a crowd at the bar. Everyone just loved it, Arthur. Congratulations.
Well, thank you, Fred. I hope that the four of us will have many such evenings in the future.
I just saw the TV review.
And? Oh, no. Poor Arthur. Should we tell him? No.
Fortunately, television reviews don't mean a thing. There's only one review that matters.
Who are you talking to over there?
Oh, some movie producer, Bennett Casey. He actually knew me, can you believe it?
Well, yes, I can believe it. So he'd heard your album.
No. He hasn't time to listen to music. But one of his people wrote a report about my album, and he read it and he liked it. He thinks I'm perfect for some project he's working on. Scoring a film.
Oh, Fred, that's great.
Maybe I've been around the block too many times, but I can't listen to it anymore.
This is our playwright, Christopher DeWitt, and the actress, Leslie Gatewood. You remember Florence, Florence's daughter, Molly, and Molly's Fred.
That's great.
Thank you.
Great. Great.
You must be a very happy young man tonight, Christopher.
Oh, yes, thank you, I am. They really did seem to like it, and they weren't all my relatives from New Jersey.
That's not the only reason Chris is feeling good tonight.
Oh, right. Oh, geez, so much has happened to me tonight. It's been, incredible. Leslie and I are getting married.
Really? Oh. When I came off stage after the third, was it the third or the fourth curtain call? Anyway, Chris was waiting with the ring.
Oh. Congratulations to you both.
Thank you.
Christopher, you have a unique gift. Don't ever squander it.
Oh, no, of course not. Thank you,
Christopher
sir.
DeWitt, Bennett Casey, Technofax Films Limited, Christy, my assistant. I just wanted to thank you for a truly memorable evening.
Oh, thanks. I mean, my pleasure.
Oh, no, it was more than pleasure. I hope all these people understand what a serious, dare I say, cautionary play you have written. It's just so damn funny. I'm afraid your, pardon the expression, message might get lost on the hoi polloi.
I just hope the critics get it.
As for the critics, if you'll excuse me, screw them. I don't care about reviews. I care about quality. And you are quality. Would you mind terribly if we took the liberty of buying your playwright a drink?
By all means.
My dear, you're acting...
Christopher, don't sign anything before you talk to me.
Oh, gee, okay. Thanks, Mr. Feldman. And yes, nice to buy.
Those are the kind of people I've been meeting socially. Can you believe it?
It's hard to believe. I never thought I'd find you in the fast lane, Mom.
Well, here I am. You know, I have definitely met that Bennett Casey before.
Have you, dear? He's quite an operator.
I just can't place him.
Oh, no. What is he doing here?
He's an old friend?
Worse.
Art, you crazy man, you actually made it happen.
Hello, Dennis. May I introduce one of our investors, Dennis Widmer?
Widmer.
We've met. Hello, Dennis.
Mrs. Bickford, how well you've aged. And Molly, surprised?
Something like that.
How do you all know each other?
Friends from the past.
Friends? What a truly inadequate description of the life we share. Hi, champ. Dennis Widmer.
Fred Dodd.
Ah, the ex. Guess we have a lot in common, eh, Fred?
Oh, yeah?
We are both destined to spend the rest of our lives shivering by the embers of a fire that has long since gone out.
Dennis, it's remarkable how someone could drop out of your life and you never miss them, not even for a moment.
Mind if I join you? Thanks. Oh, Molly. I hear you had a baby with a dead person.
Dennis, aren't you with someone?
Ah, yes, Jeanette. Hey, Jeanette, honey, do you want to bring my drink over? We had a little baby, too.
My God, the poor woman.
Hey, don't sit down, don't sit down. 5 months ago, this woman had a baby. Right now, she looks as good without her clothes on as the night I met her. Right, hon? Okay, now you can sit down.
Well, I better get some more champagne. The party's expanding.
Could you put a rush on the lobster, Arthur? I'm about to faint.
Oh, yes, of course, my dear.
I just remembered where I know that movie producer from.
Bennett Casey?
He was our milkman back in the old neighborhood.
Mother, a milkman from Long Island? I don't think so.
Oh, I'm positive. Except back then, he wasn't Bennett Casey. He was Casey Bennett, and he wasn't British. Yes?
Does Mr. Feldman have a heart condition?
No. Why? What is it?
The review just came out.
And?
Don't ask.
What happened?
The review's out.
Good, maybe we can finally get some service around here.
Well, the bar's closed. I don't suppose there's any need for champagne anyway.
Hey, it's a heck of a write-off, even if it isn't much of a play. So, Molly, how about I swing by for a little drinking and help you tuck in the baby?
I don't think so.
After all we've shared? Listen, sweetie, I'm going to go see Molly's new baby, so here's a 10 spot for the cab. And don't you wait up now.
I love you.
I'm sorry, this is...
Oh, hi. Come on in, make yourself at home.
Thank you. Being this is Dennis, he just stopped by for a minute to have a quick look at the baby.
Bing Shalimar, a pleasure.
Bing Shalimar?
Like the crooner and the perfume.
Listen, is everything okay? There's no problems?
Just the neighbor. He kept coming over to check up on me, so I deadbolted the door, and he still got in.
Well, he's a locksmith. Ron really loves the baby. Speaking of which...
Well, Dennis, I guess the sooner you see the baby, the sooner you'll be able to...
Yeah, absolutely. If I could just snag a quick bite.
Oh, there's a weird casserole thing that's not bad.
Oh, thanks.
Casserole, Fred? I've also got some salad, kind of wilted, some... Whoa. No, you don't want that. And some pretty old Chinese.
I'll pass.
So, you, do this full-time?
This? Oh, no. I have a business that does everything. Big jobs, little jobs, tough jobs, easy jobs, errands, you name it.
You own it? Because you could be just the person I'm looking for.
You're not a lawyer, are you? Or undercover? Because I've got insurance like you wouldn't believe.
No, I'm a guy with a problem. See, basically, I'm making way too much money. Now, I was lucky enough to lose a bundle on this play tonight, but I'm always looking for new opportunities. I have a very good feeling about your ability to help me lose money.
People have always been pleased with my work.
Dennis, do you still want to see the baby?
Oh, I don't want to wake it.
Well, it's awake right now.
Molly, we're in the middle of something here. Have you got a picture?
Yeah, I'll send you one.
Frankly, I thought it would just be the two of us.
I am really, really tired.
So, maybe we should just call it a night.
Travel safely, Fred.
I think you're the one who's traveling.
I have just as much right to be here as you.
Good night, Dennis.
Unfortunately, I have to leave.
Me too, as soon as I get paid.
Oh, sorry.
I'll get it. How much?
50 should cover it.
50? Is that a little steep?
I could charge you 30, but frankly, I don't think you want to cut corners in the child care department, do you, Molly?
No, I sure don't. I want the best.
50 it is.
Mind if I get a lift in your cab?
Well, I'm going downtown.
That's okay. I'm uptown, but you can drop me.
Great.
Call me. If you feel 1/10 of what I feel, it's still there.
Ah, Dennis, goodbye. Oh.
Some night.
Did you actually finish that review?
That paper is kinder to genocidal fascist regimes than new plays.
I just feel so badly for Arthur.
He'll be okay. He'll tough it out.
Hey, did you mean what you said earlier? You know, about babysitting every once in a while.
Absolutely. Just show me everything you know. Sweetheart.
It's nice, babe.
Hey, sweetie.
Here.
Here, babe.
There you
Hey, darling.
go.
Hey, darling.